final day of 2020 was cold and overcast. From the sky, snowflakes sifted down irregularly as if an afterthought. To paraphrase Tom Waits, my emotional weather forecast was gloomy with the chance of melancholy. But I got wind from my friend Soren's staff of them Cooley Boys that he would be recording at Brian Joseph's studio on the west side of Eau Claire, and given that both of my kids were home that day and we had not much on the agenda, I asked if we could watch the proceedings. The studio is a small standalone building surrounded by trees and nestled beside a little creek. It might easily be mistaken for an old man's tool shed or some eccentric tinkerer's hut. It's cabin-sized, 3 small spaces crammed with instruments, microphones, books, monitors, vinyl records, candles, speakers, and taxidermy. Every object seems endowed with meaning and mystery. My kids love it. It's like walking into a musical cabinet of curiosity, like a living museum where each artifact can be not only touched but played. Even though the two men were busy collaborating on their new album, they doted on my children, answering every peculiar question lobbed in their direction. Why is there silly putty on your piano? What kind of skeleton is that? What do you call this instrument? I've never been much for saying that a given year was better or worse than any other year. I suppose this stems from a sort of stoicism. I figure every year is full of tragedy and joy, triumph and tribulation, but much of this year I was, frankly, depressed. I couldn't get anything done. My attention span was shot, as if by an elephant gun. And yet, there I was, listening to the creation of something new in the final hours of 2020. The world hadn't totally come to a standstill. Artists were still crafting music to uplift us, to celebrate life. After we departed Brian and waved to Soren through a window, I took a photo of my kids because I wanted to preserve that time, those 60 minutes. Wanted to memorialize the time as best I could should my memory fail me down the line. There isn't much light in the picture. A person might surmise that it is December, certainly winter, but they wouldn't know the year, wouldn't know it was 2020 at the very height of the COVID-19 pandemic's deadliness. They would only guess 2 children had been privy to the wonder of music being made by 2 gentlemen who treated them as equals or even better.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Volume 1. Thanks for watching this episode of Visual Voice. To check out more awesome content from local writers around the Chippewa Valley, visit volume1.org or our YouTube channel.